Hello student and welcome to the class. So today class I am going to solve the problems on the kinetics using the D'Alembert's principle. So here is the question. In this question there are two weights, that is 200 and 800 Newton, are connected by a springs or connected by a threads, and which moves along with the rough surface on the horizontally under the action of 400 Newton. So this is the 400 Newton is the force applied to the 800 Newton. Okay, so you can see in the figure. Now the coefficient of friction between the surface and the weight, that is given as, where mu is equal to 0.3 is the coefficient of friction between the surface and the weight. Now let us use D'Alembert's principle to calculate the acceleration of the weight and also the tension in the spring or the tension in the rope or thread, you can say. Okay, so this is the question. So now using the D'Alembert's principle and the Newton's second law, you need to make the analysis of the forces and calculate the acceleration and the tension. Okay, so now let us make the free body diagram of the, this is like, let us say this is an block 1 and this is an block 2. Okay, so initially we can say there are two forces and acting on the block, and with the inertia forces we have to make the free body diagram. Okay, so now let us consider block 1, or you can say block 200 Newton or 1, you can say. Okay, you can make the free body diagram on the main element only, or you can make a separate diagram. Okay, so you can draw here also. So I will, to make you more understand, I will going to draw separately. Okay, so this is the weight, it is given as 200 Newton and it is an surface here. Okay, so now first let us draw the horizontal forces and this is the vertical forces. So in these horizontal forces, so there will be tension in the threads. Let us say that tension will be T for this block, and it is towards the right side because the load to 400 Newton is acting towards the right. So this direction will be towards right. So T will be towards right. Okay, so now the reaction forces, here there will be reaction force and here there will be weight. So now the weight of this block, it is given as 200 Newton. Okay, so that we can say W is the weight in Newton. Okay, sometimes it is given in kg, so you need to convert into Newton. And the reaction force for this. Okay, so reaction force, it will be, let us say, will denote N is the reaction force right now. Okay, and here in the left side, so there will be F is equal to M into A, mass into acceleration. Now there is a friction between the body and the surface. So let us draw the coefficient of friction towards opposite to the tension, that is F. So small f we will write, that is for the friction. So friction is equal to mu into the reaction force, that is N. So this we called as a free body diagram. Okay, so now let us analyze the block 1. So now we will say the sum of the vertical forces, that is sigma Fi also you can say, or sigma V, that is equal to 0. Now in this diagram there are two vertical forces, one it is N and another is 200. So N it is acting upward, so it will be 200 plus 200 and downward, sorry, plus N, this will be plus N, and 200 is acting downward, so it will be minus 200, that is equal to 0. So now you can say where N is equal to 200 Newton. This is the reaction force. Okay, later according to the law of friction we know that where F is equal to mu into N, where mu value it is given in the quotient, that is 0.3 into the N is 200 Newton. So we will calculate what is the friction force. So this is an F friction force, 0.3 into 200. So I obtained 60 Newton. So this is, we'll say F1, small f1 will be the friction force, right. So now again in the same body we will resolve by considering the sum of horizontal forces. So sum of f of x, that is also you can say sigma h is equal to 0. So now let us consider what are the horizontal forces. So there are three horizontal forces I can say here. One is tension, another is the force into mass, force is equal to mass into acceleration, and there is a one more friction force. Now in this free body diagram, so first you go to the main diagram where which force is dominating more, so that you have to identify. So according to the given problem, where 400 is acting towards right side, it means the T it is dominating to the 200 block. So where T it will be plus and the minus, it will be the friction force will be minus. So minus F1. So we will say this is F1, that is we obtained as 60 minus 60. Okay, so total F1 is equal to 60, that is equal to mass into acceleration. So it is dominating here, so plus we have taken, again minus 60 for the friction force is equal to the mass into the acceleration. This is m into a. Again we will further modify it where t minus 60, so this becomes in the LHS minus 200 divided by 9.8 will get as 20.38 into a, so is equal to 0. So that becomes the equation number 1. Now again in the second block, so we need to draw a free body diagram for the second block, that is 800 Newton. So in the 800 Newton the load it will be 800, that is W2, and the reaction force will take as N2, and this is a force where it is applied 400 Newton towards the right side, and in the left side there will be again T, right. So now again the friction force m into a. So now this is the free body diagram, and here friction force it is opposite to the tensile, that is F2 is equal to mu into N2, that is reaction force. Okay, so now again we will make the resolving, or will make the analysis, that is sum of vertical forces is equal to 0. So vertical forces are two, one is N2 and another is 800. So N2 acting upward, so N2 minus 800, so you will get the N2 as plus 800. Again where friction force F2 is equal to mu into N2, N2 value is already we have calculated as 800, so the mu value is given in the question, that is 0.3 into 800, so you will get 240 Newton. So now again we will resolve the horizontally, all the forces resolve horizontally, that is sigma f of x is equal to 0. Then here there are four forces, one is 400, another is the T and mass into acceleration, next the friction forces. So in this case here where 400 it is dominating in this case, so for plus 400 it will be taken, and the minus T, again the friction force minus, and the mass into acceleration is also minus, so plus 400 only it will be in positive, others remaining force will be in negative. Okay, so that equation you have to write on. This is mass into acceleration, where mass again you have to write in this format, W by G into A, where M is equal to W by G, that is the weight by gravity into acceleration. So that in the format you have to write down. So later you will get this equation. So minus T plus 160 minus 81.54 A is equal to 0. So this is equation number 2. Now this is equation number 1. So now equate or add equation 1 and 2, you will get the acceleration. So that acceleration we obtained as 0.98 meter per second square. We will obtain this from the equation 1 and 2. Later the acceleration you can substitute either in the equation 1 or 2 to get the tension in the spring or threads. So that tension we obtained when you will substitute the A, that is 0.98 in this equation, in the equation 1, then you will get the tension, that is 79.99 will obtain. So approximately that is equal to 80 Newton. So this is the solution for the given problem. So thank you guys for watching this video.